big kid. You couldn't wait, could you?
Sorry.
Read the packet. Roy!
You're gonna get through this. Did I ever tell you how beautiful you are?
A double helping of EastEnders, 5:25 and 8:30 Christmas Day on BBC One.
BBC News 24 in a couple of minutes after the weather on BBC One with David Brain.
Hello again and welcome to our final look at the weather. We still have that mistiness around, that low cloud, but also some rain through the night. The rain band gradually pushing its way southwards, so hopefully temperatures not too much of a problem here. But behind the main rain band by the end of the night, we're probably looking at temperatures down to -1. Some icy stretches on the roads and also -3 in parts of Scotland. So quite cold here. Also a few mist and fog patches developing once this system pushes its way steadily southwards. But by the time it gets to East Anglia and southern parts of England, it's going to be rather reluctant to move out of the way. So we keep a lot of cloud here through the day and some outbreaks of rain. Some fog patches, perhaps eastern Wales, the north of the Midlands, a little bit further northwards. Plenty of wintry showers coming in across the western side of Scotland and a fair old breeze here as well. Probably the best temperatures in the south, up at 8 or 9 degrees, only 5 in Northern Ireland and only 2 across some of the snowier parts of the Highlands of Scotland. By Christmas Eve, when another band of wet and windy weather marches steadily across most of Britain, and then by Christmas Day, still a brisk westerly breeze, but a little bit brighter. Bye for now.
Look, I know you're supposed to be hard, but let me try and explain. Giving blood is a very good thing to do. How can you be so cold about it? Don't you understand, without blood donors there'd be no operations, or treatment for blood diseases, or for burns, or for newborn babies? People with haemophilia would bleed to death. Am I getting through to you? I don't know, they were right. It's like trying to get blood out of a... Oh, thank you.
Recognise this man? Yes, it's Angus Deaton.
The beard was from my George Michael period. By that I mean I should have been locked up.
Angus shows no mercy to himself or others as he dips into the archives to find the clips the stars would rather forget.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. That's my girlfriend dealt with.
Our flights had better be good, babe.
Excellent, mein Führer.
I really hope I'll be one of those people.
Right.
Angus Deaton presents Before They Were Famous, Christmas Day at 9 o'clock on BBC One.
One of the highlights of Wednesday night on BBC One is a tribute to Eric Morecambe, an omnibus special at 9:30. For now though, good night, and here's BBC News 24 with Jane Hill.
Meanwhile, the United Nations Security Council has been continuing troubled talks over its future policy towards Iraq. Consensus still seems some way off after Russia launched a furious attack on Richard Butler, the chief weapons inspector. In a separate development, the United States said it was prepared to consider the possibility of increasing the amount of oil that Iraq is permitted to sell in order to buy food and medicine.